Hi, I'm Karl Weisecker, Principal Broker at Kline May Realty. Thanks for joining me again for Q&A with Kline May. Our coffee today is from one of my favorite roasters you've heard me talk about before. This is Red Rooster Roasters down in Floyd, Virginia. And this is kind of, in my mind, their signature coffee, Funky Chicken. This was brought to us by the good folks at the Cinnamon Bear. They have some great coffees there and some great sandwiches and pastries as well. I'd highly recommend stopping by. So let's try the Funky Chicken. I really like that. It's a good medium roast. It's got kind of a nutty, earthy flavor. Super good first thing in the morning. Our question today has to do with buyers. Have the buyers come back to the market? And I think the answer to that is yes. We've seen over the last several weeks on a local level, the number of new contracts placed on properties has gone up pretty dramatically compared to the last 3 months when things were somewhat in the doldrums. And then also on a regional basis, through some data we have access to that covers thousands and thousands of homes, the same thing is happening. Far more contracts, far more showings, far more buyer activity. Why is that happening? I think primarily two things. First one is that interest rates are starting to drop. They're having a little more confidence that maybe we won't end up in a recession, and we're all feeling a little more secure about our financial future for the rest of this year. The second thing is, I think, home sales are driven often by life events, and people continue to get married and get divorced and have babies and change jobs and those kind of things, where even if conditions might not be ideal for me as a buyer, if I've got to move, I've got to move. I think what all this means for 2023 is we're going to see a fairly tight market, just like we had last year. Inventory is better than last year because of the sluggish sales over the last 3 months. But in my opinion, that's going to get gobbled up pretty quickly in the next month or two. There's not a lot of new construction out there compared to at this point last year. And as we've mentioned before, current homeowners thinking about resale have to think about, do I want to exchange my super low mortgage rate for something that's a little bit higher? The surge in buyers this early in the year is making me think it's going to be a strong year for buyers, which means it's going to be competitive again, and it means prices are going to continue to go up. So I think buyers should seriously consider, if you're going to jump in this year, jump in now. If you'd like to keep up on what's hitting our market for new listings, as always, there's a link right below that'll take you to the newest listings, those that have entered the market in the last 2 weeks. If you've got a question for me or a coffee you'd like me to try, send it to me at questions@klinemay.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.